Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Waters of the Deep. I, as always, am your host, Jacob. And that is the wrong song. Hold on one second. That's better. A little mood music for our viewers. Welcome to another episode. Episode 8. That means the campaign has successfully survived 2 months. Let's go ahead and kick into introductions. Becca, you get to go first. Hurry up.
I am playing Gal, the Sea Elf Gloomstalker Ranger. I'm
I did that.
clumsy,
I did that
and
just to mess with you, by the way.
oh well, I was ready.
Oh. All right. Max, if you would go next, please.
Oh, never mind. Now it's working. Um, Hi, I am Max. I play Kit, the Bard Bull bitch.
Bard Bull bitch. I like that.
The triple B.
Just get a neck tattoo, BBB. Brad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad, and I play Otis Watts, the Tempest Cleric.
Katie.
I'm Katie. I'm playing Silt, the Hexblade Warlock.
Currently shapeshifted as the halfling. That's why her token's a little funky.
Yes.
Pam.
Hey everybody, I'm Pam. I'm playing Pearl, and I am a paladin pirate who drinks blood occasionally when she gets thirsty.
Yeah, haven't quite figured all that out yet, but it's fun so far. And last but not least, Mike. Muted.
Of course I'm muted. I'm always muted. Alright, hi everybody, I'm Mike. I'm playing Taddy, a fairy soul knife rogue. He's got some sticky fingers and starting to come into his roguishness.
All right. Last week, you guys had finished up in the warehouse, trying to set a trap for whoever the
Nope.
quote unquote. What?
We didn't leave off there last week. That's what we did the week before.
No, you started in the warehouse last week. Pretty sure.
Right.
Oh, started! I thought you said we
Yeah.
ended.
You left off last week. You had started in the warehouse, tried to set a trap for whoever was going to get the kidnapped children, quote unquote, handed off to. You waited until around midnight, and a woman just kind of randomly appeared and called you on your bullshit and took off and went down the trap hole that Taddy had found, leading to this cave system, which has some environmental challenges, along with some flowers that didn't like you guys very much. Tried to turn you into its food source. And right where we left off, you had run into Gallon saw 6 of them, but little small humanoid mushroom looking dudes. And one of them came out and put out some of its spores, and you all telepathically heard him speak, "Are you here to save us?" And that is where we left off. So he just spoke. You guys take it away.
Well, I'd like to, as persuasively as possible, telepathically ping him back, and with like all the peace and the friendship feelings that I can muster, and say yes.
Okay. Do you have telepathy?
No, but I thought that we were connected now. Well, I mean, I have telepathy with my friend. That's all.
Okay.
For now.
Let me reread this just to make sure I got it right. Okay. I'm sorry. So what did you say to him?
I'm gonna say yes, but as convincingly like friendly and non-hostilely as I can.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check then.
I'll give her guidance if she needs it.
I'm gonna say no because she's communicating telepathically, so you have no idea she's talking.
I could give myself guidance, I guess, if I wanted to.
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Oops. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So you reach out to it telepathically and persuasively indicate that you are there to save them. It immediately rushes forward and attaches itself to Gallon's leg in a hug.
So when you say attached,
With
you mean
a
a hug?
hug. With a
Okay.
hug.
I was gonna say that thing almost got booted.
Got yeeted across the cave.
Now that's the next thing. As it rushes to you, if you were going to react to that.
Oh, Gallon would kind of stiffen up, but try not to react too badly, but just kind of stiffen up, and then I'd
and I'm gonna
probably
do this.
start cooing at it.
Okay, so kind of prepare in case it hurts.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
stiff and unexpected, but also not enough of a reaction to cause it any distress.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna go, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Well, it hugs your leg, Gallon, and all of you hear in your head, there's more of us. She took us, she gave us something, turned us into these creatures.
Who's us?
Oh, there's more of us. Come, I'll show you them. And he, come on, over here.
Hey, sounds good.
Yeah, I guess we're going.
I love this map with the
Yeah, it's not letting me
Yeah,
scroll.
it's so cool.
So I'll just move your tokens.
thank you.
If anybody has a problem with where I place you, just call it out. So they lead you to this little smaller cavern, completely filled with mushrooms, and there are 6 of these little humanoid myconids. And you hear the voice again. This is all of us. There used to be more, but she took some. We don't know what we do after we get put in here, but she does experiments, and sometimes we end up like this, and then she leaves us here to harvest the mushrooms for her, and sometimes she comes and takes some of us away, and she says we go home, but we don't really know.
Where does she appear?
She just walks in the same way you did.
How often?
I don't know. There's no light and no way to keep track of time. It just, sometimes she comes.
Like a long period of time?
It seems like a long time.
Okay.
Did
More of
one
you
of
ever appear?
What?
Or are your numbers just dwindling?
You cut out at the beginning there.
More of you you ever appear, or are your numbers just dwindling?
Oh, so sometimes she brings more of us. Like I said, she does experiments on kids like us. Well, I guess like we used to be, and sometimes the experiments end up us turning into these things, and then we get put in here. And when
Are any of you quandary?
there's no response.
All right. Where's the shots?
So honestly, I was gonna ask the same thing.
We don't recognize that name, but you're here to save all of us though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the plan.
Where do we need to take you to?
I mean, home would be great, but I don't know how we'd get turned back to our normal selves.
Tell
You
me about
can-
your home. What does it look like?
It's got 4 walls and a roof and a door and 3 windows.
Okay.
Awesome. Just
That's unique.
described every house. Yeah.
Very unique.
Don't need to be rude, Otis. Be nice.
What about your parents? Can anyone tell me about any of their parents?
Uh, they
They
all
probably miss you.
you hear 6 different voices all kind of chime at once and start giving brief descriptions of the parents. They range from a couple of dwarves, a gnome, 2 humans, and a tiefling.
Okay. We got a range.
Odess and Kit, you notice Taddy leave the cave and kind of dip out into the darkness.
Do any of you guys know
Follow
where she...
Go ahead, Becca.
Oh, I was gonna ask the children, Myconid sprouts, if they know anything else about the exploring caves. If there's anything we need to know, is there anything dangerous about these caves?
Just the lady that brought us here. She's, I don't know, she does some weird stuff. It's like magic, but it's not like any magic I've ever seen before.
Okay. All right. So I think the best option is for us to probably go take care of this woman. And
Taddy,
then-
in front of you, you see a dead end, basically. The wall has a glow to it, like
Light my lantern.
the wall in front of you has a glow to it, like it is covered in the luminescent mushrooms, but there are none on it.
Okay, so this hallway doesn't keep going. Just that light was coming from what was on the wall.
Make an insight check.
Can I ask the children if they know where she's located?
She hangs out in her part of the cave, but we can't go in there.
Oh.
Uh,
Can you show us where it is?
it appears as though the light is coming from the wall, like.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're not supposed to leave this cave, or we could get hurt really badly, she said. But just keep following the cave, and it'll take you right there. It's not far at all.
Awesome. You little guys are great.
Super helpful.
We'll get you out of this.
Yeah,
I-
thank you. We'll wait here, and just come back, please.
Stay here and protect each other. Don't wander off. Then I'm gonna start looking off. Can I do an insight check? Is there anything else I can notice in the cave? Where they're at?
You can do perception or investigation.
Let's do it. Just to see.
Nope.
Cool. Nope.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
Investigate this wall a little closer.
Okay, go ahead. It looks like a wall.
Oh, okay.
Do you touch the wall in the course of your investigation?
I mean, it's just a wall that's glowing, like a rock wall.
You can't find any source of light, but you can see light. When you were walking down the cave initially, you could see light on the corner as if it was coming from that way.
Right. That's why I'm investigating it so hard, trying to.
Yeah, so you can't determine a source of the light, but do you touch the wall while you're investigating it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, your hand passes through it.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. I turn around and apparently see Gallon, Pearl, and Otis there.
Yep.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi, Taddy. How does it feel? What's the wall feeling like? What do you see?
I think it's a fake wall. While y'all were talking to the mushrooms, I was scouting around seeing what I could find, and I didn't see any other paths other than this, or I think I remember one back with all those plans, but I mean, I don't want to go back through the plans, so, I was trying to see if we could find other routes. Well, I could find other routes, and I mean, there's a fake wall here.
There's nothing over that way, Katie. The multicolored mushrooms line the cave wall.
Yeah, my computer's lagging so much.
Okay, no worries.
So what'd you find out from the mushrooms?
They're kids.
Well,
They're kids.
They live in a general house.
and whoever is responsible for this comes every once in a while to check on them, but they don't really know exactly how often this happens, and they were advised to stay within this area or they will be in trouble.
Okay. Well, I mean, whoever that lady was that was trying to take us, I'm assuming is around here somewhere. You want
Oh,
to
I'm sure she
see
is.
if there's something on the other side of this wall?
Yes, I'm tired. Let's
Yes,
go
please.
kill her. I want to go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're gonna go any further, we're gonna get our asses kicked because
Is it possible that we should take a long rest? I mean, we don't. If we sit here in the hallway, like in this chamber area, we can take turns and protect the kids at the same time.
if we go on, I can't keep you guys alive.
I mean,
I sleep in your thing.
You're gonna sleep in the bag?
What?
Out of the water.
I think she's referring to the harness that Kit has for her
Yeah.
brother.
Yes.
Oh yeah, totally. You can totally do that.
Excellent.
I want to get our poor little cat lady wet now, would we?
I mean, does anyone else think this is a good idea?
Whether it's a good idea or not, the fact is we don't have anything. At least I don't have anything to keep you guys alive. And once again, we're we just got our asses kicked. So, I mean, if you want to get your ass kicked moving forward, be my guest.
I
Being
mean,
alive seems integral to most.
I
things.
mean, we're in a place where something fishy's going on here, and we know there's somebody evil roaming around. I don't know. And I like cross my feet, go to lean my hand against the wall.
Your hand goes through the wall.
Does it
Tumble
catch
through.
me, or do I fall through?
Oh, you're like straight trust falling?
Teddy's gone.
You got it.
You fall completely through.
I guess
How
we're not
about-
rested.
Well,
Like, what can we see on top of our head? Like, how?
Did you take the
How-
lantern with you?
Yeah,
Patty?
it was in my hand. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second here.
Oh no. No.
guess we're going to risk it for the biscuit.
Get it and stop.
You come through the wall. As you do so, you see the lady you had seen in the warehouse working at a table, who immediately notices the change in light, looks up at you, goes, "You shouldn't be here," and turns to take a step forward towards you.
I'm looking for home, lady. I'm looking for home.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, here we go.
Here comes the ass whooping.
Get up here. Areas.
Why is mine a
Alright.
disadvantage?
Because you have a blood issue, remember?
Gotcha.
Buffalo
No,
please
none of you can see through the wall, which is right behind where Taddy is, until you step through it. So,
But we saw
however-
him fall, right?
Yeah, you saw him go through the wall.
Oh
I would
Jesus.
say Kit would have been there. All right, bear with me just a second here. I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna need more tea for this.
So I say we actually have one of us kind of do or two of us do a watch and try to get some rest before we dive all deep into this.
Good idea.
Maybe
Yeah.
where the kids are.
Too late.
Good idea. No, it's a really good idea.
Little late
Maybe
now.
where the kids are. You know, or just right here, kind
I
of.
was about to say, didn't we all just roll initiative?
You did. You're not in combat yet, per se.
Right.
Stop.
We're not in combat, so.
If two can stay behind and rest,
Go.
then that would probably be for the best.
Oh,
Well, I
God.
don't need to rest,
We're all
so
gonna
bring it
die.
on.
It's too late now, so let's go.
Buffalo,
All
get it,
right,
please.
and a quick change in music. So Taddy, you're the one standing there. Gallon and Odess and Silt, I approved your guys' move. That'll be your movement for this round, unless you want to go running. Then on your turn, you can do so.
Wait, hold on. Repeat that.
So I approved a move for Gallon, Odess, and Silt. So unless you want to use an action to dash, that's really all you guys got right now as far as getting in that chamber goes.
No,
so
I'm not. No.
top
Yeah,
of the
fuck it.
order, Gallon, you're up.
I guess I'm going in there. So,
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
yeah, just gonna.
Are you
Get
gonna?
it over
so
with.
You're gonna use your action to dash and go in.
Wait. Do I have to? I have to use my Dread Ambusher this round because it's
That's right. I always forget about that thing.
In
Well,
theory, that's how that works.
yeah. So
I would no. I will say the first round of combat is when you have to use it. I know the wording says on initiative, but the rules as written is you don't roll initiative until combat actually starts. We're not technically in combat right now. I'm just using initiative to kind of control the flow of things.
Okay, so if I go in there, I don't have to use my Dread Ambusher. I can use it the next time.
You can use it on the first round of combat. And you'll know when that is. That's when somebody takes some type of aggressive action.
Okay, so I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna be like over in this area in the shadows if I can sneak by.
There's no shadows.
No, there's no shadows. You can definitely step in, though.
We'll do that.
Gonna be retarded. Okay. That it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Max.
I just start moving. Where I can get. I'm gonna step over Silk because she's a tiny child,
Okay.
and I'll get to there, and that will be my turn.
All right. Brings it back around again to her turn. She takes a few more steps forward. Why are you in my cave?
I told you, lady. I'm looking for my way home.
It's the other direction. As she gets a little closer, she kind of squints. She goes, "You look kind of familiar. Haven't I seen you before?" That's going to end her turn. Odess. You already did your main movement for this round.
One sec.
We lost Katie.
Just for a second.
She restarted
just
her
re-
computer.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I already have my movement for the round,
Yep,
and I'm assuming I can't see and/or hear anything that's going on.
correct.
All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna go through. Check on Taddy.
All right, so you step through, kind of like pushing Taddy to the side a little bit to squeeze by him. You see, I didn't describe the cave. I'm sorry. As you walk in, on the left-hand side, the wall is covered in edible fungi that you all would be familiar with, various types of it. There's a couple tables lining the right wall, as well as a large cooking pot. There's some tinder piles to fuel the fires. The table closest to you has some rotting-ish meat on it. It definitely doesn't look healthy or safe to eat. The fire table has mushrooms that have been harvested and are being chopped. Anybody who can see, I think just about everybody can, but as you walk through this, or if you look through there, you can see cages with what look to be small humanoids in them.
Well, what did you get yourself into this time? That's going to be directed toward Taddy.
I'm just trying to find my way home, mister.
Well, if this is your home, we should probably have some talk about your health, buddy.
Okay.
All right, is that it for you, Otis?
Yeah.
Taddy.
Okay. I want to use my cunning action
Okay.
to use dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
You can dash,
so-
disengage, and dodge as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'm gonna dash up to her. I'm gonna drop the lantern and just give her a big ol' hug.
How did you get 40 feet of movement is my first question.
My normal
Oh,
movement
yeah.
is 30.
Sorry.
I
Sorry.
dashed.
Okay. So you're going to drop the lantern on the ground and then just give her a hug?
Yeah, I want to like hug her, but you know, like because I'm short, around her legs. You know, like a kid hugging an adult.
Okay. As the
Eh.
lantern hits the ground, it fills with water and goes out.
Okay. Does the hug hold?
I mean, it definitely connects. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, I mean, it connects. She's not an illusion.
Good. So I'm gonna whisper. He's trying to hurt me, lady. He's trying to hurt me.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Does she believe me?
Make a deception check. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, Silt, you're up.
Awesome. So I'm gonna poke my head through. Gonna move up here. Poke my head through. I'm going to see Billy. I think you're Billy and I'm Bobby.
That works.
I'm gonna see Billy hugging this lady.
Yep.
And I'm gonna step the rest of the way through and screech, Billy! That's all.
All right. Pam.
I want to get in here.
$35 will put you right there.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
That would be me, yes.
At the top of the round, the woman leans in really close to you, Brad, and goes,
Wait.
Brad.
No, you're talking
Mike.
about Daddy.
Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Daddy, yeah.
Jesus. Leans in really close to you and goes, he's not the only one. And you see her skin melt away before your eyes. And I need... Bear with me.
Teeny, teeny, teeny.
Oh, come on, you stupid. Just you, Taddy, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Not so well.
That is a fail. Now we are in the first round of actual combat. Taddy, you are going to be frightened for 1 minute of the hag.
That's fair.
As she kind of leans over, and she was a generic, not beautiful but not ugly looking human, and it just melts away. And this is what stands before you.
Pretty.
She
All right.
cute.
Big mouth.
Gallon, go ahead.
I'm gonna take my longbow. And I'm gonna attack the sea hag.
Okay.
Oh, I have a bardic inspiration.
You also get your Gloomstalker this round.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
So for the Bardic Bardic Inspiration would have worn off by now. That only lasts for 10 minutes.
okay.
So you don't have that, but if you get any benefits from your Gloomstalker, you can definitely use
Let me
that.
double check. Gloomstalker. Nope. That's it.
Okay. No movement.
I'll just move. No, actually, I'll stay where I'm at. Actually, yeah, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to use one of her legendary actions to cast Mirror Image.
Oh, we're
Oh
so far.
no.
So what happens is 3 illusory duplicates of herself appear, all standing right there. And none of you can tell which one is the correct one.
Why we should have taken a long rest.
Mm,
I mean, I said it before combat.
did I actually let go?
I agree.
Kit, you're up.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I actually let go?
No, you
I
didn't.
So I'm still holding on to this one.
Oh.
The real one.
Touché.
Oh, Patty, you're beautiful.
Well, you're holding on to one. You don't know if it's that one or one of the different ones.
Just get your dagger out and
But all right, Kit, you're up.
The opening that they all went through.
Pearl is the only one who hasn't. She's standing like right in front of the wall.
Thing in general, how wide is the opening that everybody else went through?
It's like a 7-foot wide opening. It's right here.
Just because I wanted to know if I can squeeze my way through that opening.
Yeah, you can squeeze past and through. I mean, you can just
Well,
walk through too. It's not that narrow.
That's why I was wondering if it was narrow, because if it was too narrow for me to walk through, I would have to walk around, and that there is no way to get through that.
Gotcha. As you step through, you can see 4 hags with Taddy's illusionary form hanging onto the legs of one of them. And it looks like everybody's just getting ready to do something.
I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration on myself and use my psychic blade ability. Or my action. Bardic action, whatever it is.
Okay.
And if we need, hold on. Which fire does it? There, that's what that is.
how do you get that in the chat box?
There's a little button, like if you open up an ability, there's a little gray button in, I think, the top left-hand corner, and that'll share things to the chat.
Okay.
Move 15.
Okay, so this is a once per round thing when you do a weapon attack. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 use of your Bardic Inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage to the target. You can only do it once per round on your turn. So hold on to that Bardic Inspiration for right now until you make an attack.
Off. I got it. I crossed it off and I put it back on the thingy.
All right.
But I am gonna move closer.
Okay. And I took the 2d6 off. Just for the time being, just until you use it. Side note for you, Kate, you have a torch out, so make sure all your weapons are set to one-handed. For as long as you're holding that torch, okay?
I only got one-handed weapons, so it works.
Perfect. Well, I think your base axe is a two-hander.
No, it's a one-hander.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds good.
mountain.
That it for you?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us around to the Sea Hag. They all kind of make a motion with their legs because you're not grappling her, Mike. So she like makes a motion. Your arms pop wide, and she takes a step back. Her illusions move with her.
Why am I not grappling her?
Because you didn't say you were gonna grapple her. You said you were gonna hug around her legs.
And hold on.
Okay. Make a strength check.
All right.
Come on, little guy. Be strong.
Nope, you don't hold on.
Damn.
And then she is going to...
Buffalo. Jesus.
make a melee attack with those long-ass claws against you, Taddy. And miss. And that will end her turn. Odess, you're up.
All right. Otis is gonna move right there, and he is going to pull out his crossbow off his belt and pick a shot at the sea hag.
Okay. It's gonna miss.
That's all I got.
Taddy.
Okay. Frightened.
Means
Not
you'll
feared.
have disadvantage on attacks, and you cannot willingly move closer to her.
Okay, but she's still close enough for me to hit.
You are within 5 feet, yes? So she has mirror image up, so it's a little different. Your hit will count, but first I need you to roll just a straight d20 for me. All right.
I'm just aiming for the one that's right in front of me.
Oh, sorry, I have to roll a straight d20. I misread that. Beautiful. Okay, so as you slash down, your hit connects with Sea Hag, and your blade goes right through, and that Sea Hag disappears in a puff of mist.
Okay. And I'll there's no markers for the other ones. Where's the other ones?
You'll roll the attack normally against her, and then I do everything else on my end.
No, but I mean, is the other images close enough for me to?
Oh yeah, they're all
attack?
right there.
Okay.
It's not like 4 separate beings. It's like 4 of them kind of overlapping each other.
I'll let you out after this.
Does that make better sense?
Yeah. Oh, I missed that one anyway. So.
All right. She is going to use her reaction for an attack of opportunity
But you got rid of one of them.
and miss.
Yeah.
The rest of us.
Okay. What else you got?
Close enough for attack of opportunity if I move, right?
Well, she just used her reaction to opportunity attack you, so she doesn't have a reaction right now. So she can't swing at you again if you move.
Gotcha. You know what? No, I'm gonna stay right here. I stay right here.
Okay.
I don't want to move. I'm afraid if I move,
You'll
something's
never
gonna
get
happen.
close to her again. All right.
Well,
so
no,
that-
you said I'm frightened. You said I'm frightened.
okay. That's it
A
for you.
frightened a frightened Taddy would stand still and just keep swinging. So yeah.
All right. Well, if that's it for you, Silt, you're up.
All right. So now I am going to action cast Armor of Agathis.
All right.
So
So you will give yourself the temporary hit points, the 5 temporary. You drop that on you,
okay.
and then anytime she hurts you,
Yeah.
you get to drop the 5 cold on her.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action Hexblade Curse her
She has to hit you with a melee attack, just to clarify.
first.
Yep.
Okay. So then I'm going to move up behind Kit's Great Bulk
Okay.
first. What was that? 15. And then peek around. Commando style.
Make sure you
Mhm.
mark off your spell slot for the Armor of Agathis.
Okay. And then I'm going to move using my feline agility to the other side of her 2 images.
Okay.
And that'll be it. No.
Alright.
Hey, no. I'm sorry, digging. No, I guess I'll try to hit her.
So you used your action to cast a spell.
No. Yeah, so I won't try to hit her.
You
I'll
still
just
have
be
a
there.
bonus action. I don't think you can do anything with it.
No, I don't have any bonus actions that are standalone.
Okay. So Pearl, that brings us to you.
Can I start crawling in the ceiling as I make my way to get
Do
close
what?
to?
So you are level
Do it.
3 now, so you can just walk up to the ceiling.
What
Let's
the
walk
fuck is this exorcist shit?
So it's about a 20-foot ceiling. Are you going to walk into the cave as far as you can, too?
Yeah.
So it's a 20-foot ceiling. You are standing upside down from the ceiling, and you get just inside the door, and now you can see everything that's going on.
Where do we? So can I still see the sea hag that Taddy's holding on to?
Taddy's no longer holding on to her. What you see is a sea hag, and it seems like there's 3 of her, and they're like crossing back and forth over each other really quickly.
Okay, but I'm able to see all of that.
Correct. No, there's 3. It's her and
Right.
her 2 duplicates.
And the other 2.
So-
Just
so
okay.
3
So I'm
total.
able to see everything that's going
so
on.
she starts
Okay.
level 4.
From here.
Yeah, you can see it. Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just exploring around. I'm just looking around, and
Okay.
Hanging.
You can see Silt and Taddy engaged with her.
Okay.
So, are you gonna do an action or a bonus action or anything?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. That's gonna bring us to the top of the round. At the top of the round, she kind of lets out a foggy breath, and the walls of the cave start to glimmer with as if covered in moisture.
Oh, great.
And then the water level shoots up out of the floor as the cavern fills with water. I need everyone to make a strength saving throw.
So now she's gushing water.
The cave is. This is a layer action. Okay. It looks like Freaked out by the sudden surge of water, Silt, you're unable to brace yourself to the rising water, and as it flows, because there is an initial current that stops, you get pushed 25 feet in the direction of the current. And you will be prone in that spot at the start of your next turn. Gallon, go ahead.
No. Sorry, my cat just tried to bite my mic.
Okay. Everybody,
gosh, Cat. Okay.
you are underwater right now. So, couple things there. If you do not have a swim speed, you can only move half of your movement speed. We don't need to worry about that. That's it. So, if you don't have a swim speed, your movement speed is half of... Your swim speed is half your movement speed.
Okay, I am going to attack with my longbow.
That'll hit.
Alright, that's my turn. And I'm gonna
Alright.
swim a little bit this way. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm good.
Okay. Kit.
You foiled my plans.
Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of Gallon's turn, she's going to use a legendary action point to move to there. And no, you do not get an attack of opportunity on that because it's a legendary move. Now it's your turn, Kit.
Foiled my plans. Clearly, I don't have any swim speed, so I'm just gonna.
You just get half your movement speed then.
Yeah.
No.
Move right there, I guess. And that's. I'm gonna throw my hand axe at her.
Okay. Make sure you switch it to ranged. So from the sword to the bow and arrow.
Got it.
then
Okay.
and then attack normally.
Oh.
With a crit.
Ah!
Fuck yeah, kid.
Don't fuck with me, bitches. I'm so angry. That's so funny. Okay. Well.
With max damage.
Collides into her.
That's
There's-
it for my turn.
There's
Yeah, I
your
was just
base
gonna like
axe on
shout
the
out and go, "That's our board!"
Next up is her turn. Not happy having been hit with an axe. Kit, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oop.
13, it is... So you fail. So you are going to take 1d4 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
And you will have disadvantage on the next attack roll that you make before the end of your next turn. As she hollers out in Aquan. Does anybody here speak Aquan?
I do. Gal does.
Okay. I don't have a quip on hand, but she cast Vicious Mockery. So you just hear like a quick jip directed towards Kit. And Kit kind of winces a little bit and... Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I don't have any quips prepared. Odes, you're up.
Alright. 2 seconds. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get right up in this bitch's face right here.
You
And
only get-
as I come
You only get half your movement speed. You're underwater right now, unless you
I
have
have swim though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
making sure.
yeah.
Yep. So as he comes swimming up, he's just gonna fucking thrust his fucking trident right into this bitch.
Hold that thought for 1 second. You were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you and
Well,
Kit,
actually, I might have been back a little bit, but
like one more right there.
yeah, probably.
Okay. So you were good. Kit, you were farther back at the start of your... Okay, we're good. All right, go ahead. Handle your business.
Yeah. Oh, fucking bitch.
Damn.
She is going to take a reaction against that.
Go ahead, hit me, bitch.
4 points of damage.
I will use Wrath of Storm and use the Destructive Wrath
Okay.
as a reaction to that. Hold on, let me read Wrath of Storm. So no matter what, she automatically takes the full damage on it because of the channeled divinity without the deck save.
Wait, what? You're doing the Wrath of Storm.
So Wrath of Storm, which is 2d8, they have to make a deck save on it normally. However, when I use Destructive Wrath, which is my channeled divinity, it automatically allows me to do the maximum amount of lightning or thunder damage without having
Gotcha.
to do any of that.
Okay, so the Wrath of Storm would have been 2d8, so she'll take 16.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I rolled that.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's all right. I'll put another 4 on her. Okay, she's starting to look a little rough.
And that's what I got.
Taddy, you're already frightened, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
I'm gonna move over here. I thought that was about the same distance away from her. That's why I kind of got my targeting up.
It's close enough.
Okay. It shifted when I got there. And I'm gonna throw a blade.
Okay, you're underwater, so the range on that is halved.
Okay.
I don't remember what the maximum range on throwing a dagger is.
Can't you fly? Don't you have wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have wings in this form?
Yeah. It's just an illusion.
So dagger thrown, max range is it'll be 30 feet underwater. You're
Okay,
within
well,
that, so you're good.
Okay. That's what I was just trying to look up. Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna miss.
I miss. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna bonus action. Cunning, whatever. There it is. Cunning action, and bonus action, cunning action, so I can move another 15 foot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now I'm still 25 foot. Okay, and that'll be the end. That's my action, bonus action, and movement.
Alrighty. Silt prone.
Mm-hmm.
You are underwater, so you get half your movement speed. However, you would not be prone. I don't know why I put that on there. That was a fly of the pants thing.
Okay.
So you can get up without having to use any movement.
Okay. That's good.
But you only have half your movement.
I have half my movement, which is 0 anyway, since I used my feline agility last time.
Well, no, you can still move. You just won't get your feline agility back until you spend a turn without moving.
Oh. Oh,
That's how that
fascinating.
works.
Okay.
I do need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw though, because you're
It's-
underwater
It's
and
more-
it's you.
Yeah. Okay. Not good.
You are paralyzed this round.
That's fair.
You're like, fuck, it's wet. What the fuck? Where the fuck did this shit come from? Like, you're just,
Oh no, I'm like 13% pissed and 87% terrified.
you just
feel
literally
like
can't even
just-
right now.
Looking over and seeing Syl just like in a existential crisis, just solid stiff board on their back, just
Yes,
looking up
you
at the
do.
ceiling,
Yep.
just like floating there.
On the plus side, that'll be your turn, so you'll have feline agility next round. Assuming you pass the saving throw.
We'll see if we can use it.
Pearl, you're up. Now, because you can, like, attach to surfaces with your feet, as long as you're attached to a surface, you get your full movement speed.
This is like such a surprise
gonna
every
get
time Pearl comes
closer.
into play.
So you
I'm gonna
can
get
move
closer.
you can move a full 35 so long as you stay walking on the ceiling. But if
Yeah, I'll
you
do
detach
that.
and start to swim, you only get half your movement speed.
I'll do that. I'll move my
Okay.
35 closer to the sea hag as I possibly can.
Go ahead and move it. Okay.
And can I use this time to, well, no, I'm not gonna do anything else. That's it.
All right.
How are we all, like, how full of water are we right now? How we, like, is it getting more flooded as time goes by?
The cave
or-
is completely filled.
To clarify, the
totally?
cave or just the area
From
we're
the
in?
top to the bottom, like, everything?
Yeah, everything.
I'm gonna turn around and look at Syl and say, oh boy.
At the
And then just,
I totally hear you.
at the top of the round, the water level just plummets out of the cave. Everything returns back to normal.
oh,
And as you all take a breath, you all start hearing eerie whispers echoing off the cave walls. I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that wasn't bad.
Uh-oh.
Kit, Odess, and Pearl, you are all frightened of both the hag and the cave until the layer action refreshes.
What does that mean?
So,
Right.
for those of you that don't know how layer actions, legendary actions work, layer actions happen at the top of the initiative. And it's an environmental factor of a layer for a creature. So, in this case, you've seen the Echoing Whispers and the Drowning Doom. There may be more, that may be the only two. But every round, I can choose to either keep the current one going or use a different one. So that's
Got it.
layer actions. Legendary actions, certain creatures, usually stronger ones, or boss, quote-unquote boss creatures, they get a certain number of legendary actions. It's usually 2 or 3. And those are actions that creature can take at the end of another creature's turn. And that could be anything from a melee attack to an additional movement to a special ability, something like that.
Got it.
All right. Galen, go ahead.
I'm going to run swim, however, well, it's not running because the water's gone, over in this direction. And as I pass by Pearl, I'm gonna shout up at her, just like, "That's dope!" And then just like keep running. And then as I get over here, I'm going to take out my longbow. Like, I'm still gonna have it in my hands, but I'm gonna like get ready to shoot.
Mhm.
And I am going to attack with the longbow
Okay.
as soon as I can get it.
That'll hit.
Excellent. And that's my turn.
All right, Kit. At the start of your turn, I need you to make a. Oh, where the hell is it? Here, I'll just drop it on you. You fail. So you will be frightened of the hag regardless of the layer effect.
Respectful.
So that just means you can't move closer to it, and you'll have disadvantage on attacks against it. Other than that, it is your turn.
I am gonna throw my dagger
Okay.
because I have nothing better to do. You said I have disadvantage on attack rolls, right?
You don't have to click it. The frightened will do it for you.
Ah, okay, cool. Well,
That'll miss. There's now a dagger sticking out of the wall. Right there.
completely foiled my plans and I had to reroute that didn't work anyway. That's it for me.
Alright. That makes it the Sea Hag's turn. She... Brad standing right in front of her. You see her, like, work an invisible orb in front of her mouth as she lets some more of that fog breath out. And then she releases it. And a large fog sphere fills this bubble. Is that centered on a point? So this entire area has filled with fog and is heavily obscured. Right. Brad, you think you feel her moving away. Go ahead and, at disadvantage, make a reactionary attack against her if you want to. You don't have to.
Let's see here.
Even those with dark vision cannot see anything.
Nope, because it's not darkness, it's fog.
Fogness.
So
Okay.
it's not that you can't see, it's just really
Foggy.
heavy fog. So you just can't see through it.
Got it.
All right, that's going to be her turn. Odess, you're up. You
Okay,
have
so let me.
no idea where she went. You just know you swung where you thought she was and didn't connect with anything.
Okay. So let me ask this. If I'm frightened, can I still move this way? Like maybe right outside the fog? Because I know I can't willingly move towards her.
But you don't know where she is. So you would be able to move until you exit the fog, and then as soon as you see her, you just can't move towards her.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay. So yeah, you start like blindly with your hands out working. It only takes a couple steps. You get out of the fog. Boom, there she is off to the right. You also see cages in front of you, 4 of them having children in them.
Okay. Well, fuck them kids right now. So
Oh, they're all screaming for you.
yeah, well, we can
Help us, help us.
eat one right now.
One of them looks pretty similar to the drawing that Quandary's mom gave you guys.
Which one?
Guessing it's the bottom one. He looks most masculine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
Way to make gender assumptions, Katie. God.
Male presenting, male presenting.
Otis is gonna take a shot at the sea hag with his crossbow.
Okay.
What
That's
a
gonna
bitch.
miss.
Alright.
That
I
it for
got
you?
what? No, because I only moved what, 10 feet?
Correct.
I'm gonna pop just back into the fog.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn. Fuck you, Sea Hag. You want to play some guerrilla tactics? Let's go.
Right. At the end of your turn, just gonna use a legendary action point to move again. Taddy, you're up.
Yeah.
In the fog, can't see shit.
I was gonna head this way.
Okay. You step out of the fog and boom, she's standing right there.
Okay. Stabber?
Uh,
Okay.
I mean, if I'm gonna be standing right next to her anyway.
I think it's hilarious that it's like a question. Stabber?
All right. Hold on 1 second before you roll damage. 4. You connect. Your blade connects. 8 damage.
Alright, and shoot, try again.
That connects as well. All right. That it for you?
Yeah. Other than lady, you're mean.
At the end of your turn, she is going to use another legendary action to make a claw attack against you. Hitting.
Daddy.
All right. Silt, you're up.
All right, so I'm scrambling on top of this table. And if you guys want to check the chat for what it looks like. And I'm bellowing at the top of my lungs, Kit! Help! And that's my turn.
Okay. Pearl, you're up.
Okay, crawling in the darkness. Like, oh my god, I can't see shit. This
It's not
fog.
dark. It's just fog. You can still see your feet
Fog.
slash the ceiling.
You know what I mean? This fog, I can't see shit, and I'm just gonna just go there.
Okay. So you can go your full 35.
So then I'll go.
That's exactly what I imagined, Katie.
Yep.
Okay. Still not out of the fog, so you still can't see.
I'm gonna
Oh,
just yell.
shoot. Hold on
What?
1 second. I'm going to put you back where you were, Pearl.
What you rolling for?
I forgot to make constitution or concentration checks when Taddy hit me twice, and I failed both of them. So the fog, gone. So go ahead and redo your turn, Pam. You cannot move closer to the hag because you are currently frightened of her.
Right there.
That's closer to the hag.
Nope.
So you could move like this way or stand right where you're at and make a ranged attack.
I'm gonna do an attack.
Okay. What are you using?
Can I use my melee weapon from here?
You could throw your trident like you have been if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do. Cause I can see the hag. I just cannot get close to her. Do I not? Like
Yeah,
if I look at it.
So you're going to have disadvantage on any attack you make against her. Doesn't matter what you
Okay.
use.
Okay.
And you can't
Then,
move
yeah.
closer to it. That's what your frightened is.
Okay. Then I'll just throw my trident.
Okay.
There you go, Pam. I put it in the chat.
God, I love that.
Thank you.
So that is going to miss.
Of course.
So your trident is sticking out of the
Somewhere in
table.
there. Okay. Great.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the top of the round, with the exception of Kit and Taddy, anyone who was frightened is no longer frightened. I think that's everybody. Yep. And you all see her feet kind of like sink down into the mud, and then coming up out of the mud are just vines and underwater plant life. And Taddy, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No. Why would you want me to do that?
Because you failed it. That's exactly why. You are restrained until the layer says otherwise. So that is going to be... Speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any speed bonuses. Attack rolls against you will have advantage, and your rolls will have disadvantage. And you'll also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
I already have disadvantage, so I'm fine with that.
Galen, your turn.
The fog is lifted, correct?
Correct.
Cool. I'm gonna take my longbow now that I can see this hag.
Okay.
And just go to work. And it
That is
misses.
going to miss.
Shit. Alright. That's that.
All right. Kit, you're up. You are still frightened.
Hearing that Silt said to come help, I'm gonna just start heading back over there to go help Silt out.
Okay. Silt, if you were going to get in Kit's harness, I would say you could have that readied, and you won't have to do that on your next turn.
Okay, it's so fast. I'm getting up
Yeah,
on the.
so you walk over there, Kit. Silt hops on real quick, and you've got the rest of your turn. You just can't move closer to the hag.
I'm gonna move back 15 feet this way so I can go walk over to grab my axe and dagger.
Except that is toward the hag. You can't walk that direction.
Well, I'm not trying to go. I'm trying to go down that way.
I know, but the axe is... You'd have to move closer to her to get to your axe, and that's the whole thing, is you can't move any closer to her. You can move in a perfectly distant, equidistant circle around her, but you can't
Towards
get any
Pearl.
closer to her.
Go towards Pearl. That she should be able to do.
Yeah, you could shift like over to here to be closer to your axe, but you can't get any straight line closer. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, that will work.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay. On the Sea Hag's turn, she is not going to grapple you, Taddy, but she's going to kind of like duck behind you and put you between her and everybody else and whisper in your ears, "Look, The lot of you are obviously stronger than me, and I don't stand a chance. If you let me go, I'll tell you what I've been doing. I'll tell you who hired me. And I'll even make it worth your while.
Lady,
Talk
I
to-
told you. I just wanted to go home.
And home you shall go. But I don't want to die for a job that wasn't of my design. Talk to your friends, get them to agree, and we can all walk out of here alive.
I look down at the vines on my feet. I look up at her. Doesn't look like I'm going home, lady.
They go away when I know that I can go away. Once we have a deal, it all stops. Talk to your friends. And that's the end of her turn. Odes, you're up.
Hey, Brad, I think you're muted.
I'd like to go right here. And do I have enough of an eyesight? Take a pot shot at her.
You can barely see her. She will have, say, 3/4 cover, so a +5 AC bonus
Okay.
on the shot.
Then I will use my dash action to get right up on her.
Okay. You come around the corner and you can see her like hiding behind Taddy, holding onto his shoulders, whispering into his ear.
I'm just gonna
Not whispering, but like not talking super loud.
Okay, I'm gonna stand behind her. I'll send you a meme of what it looks like.
Okay. As you walk up behind her, you do hear the tail end of, the vines will go away when we have a deal. Talk to your friends. And if that's it for you, Taddy, you are up.
I want to knock her out. Can I do that with Psychic Blades?
Yeah, it'll just be a non-lethal attack.
Non-lethal attack it is.
I don't know if doing it with the Psychic Blades would work, though. Because those are on impact, they do psychic damage. I would say you'd have to use a regular blade for that.
Okay. I happen to have some of those. Well, can I do that with a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits before you roll damage. As you swing through to try and like hit her with the broadside of your rapier, it goes through one of the duplicates. The last of the duplicates.
Technically, I'm not looking. Because I can't turn around, right?
Okay. Well, whether you meant to or not, it hit the last mirror image of her and didn't do anything.
Okay. Alright, well. Then I'm gonna say... okay, did I know there was the two of them?
Yeah, you would have known she had one duplicate left.
Okay. So... I'm gonna say, well, obviously I didn't get you. So I don't hear you whining. So, let me go home. Point at my feet.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That'll end my turn. Yeah, because I can't move. And bonus actions. aren't going to do me no good now. So
Okay. Silt, you're up.
All right, so since Kit has saved me from watery doom, I have been like purring in her ear, loud,
Nice.
and
I love that.
I reach into my belt and hand her my dagger, my one dagger, and I say, you know, take this. You can throw it if you need to. I'm gonna need you to get me a dagger back at the end of the day, which we have like 23 hours left, so you got some time. But take this. And I'm gonna jump the fuck off her back to here.
Oh Jesus!
That feline agility recharged. Hell yeah.
5 feet left of there. Yes. And there's only one of her left, right?
Yeah, she does not have a mirror image anymore.
That's right. So, okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of booming blade. And
as
do
I
attack
see
first.
Silk fly by, you're in trouble now.
You kind of see her like run in that direction and then pounce and wall run for a couple of feet to end up on the far side of her.
All right, here we go. Oh shit! I should have done that. It never doesn't matter.
It does hit, so roll. Hold on one sec, because Booming Blade was weird. At
It's just if she moves.
Yeah, at the level you're at, it's just if she moves.
Yep.
And then when you hit level 5, it adds to the damage. And damage if she moves. So. Alright, 6 damage there.
And I'm gonna bonus action. Which one is it?
Trying to
Bash.
the Coral Bash, okay.
Yeah.
I think drop the save on her. Beautiful. She fails.
Yeah. Now we're in business.
And then just drop the stunned on her. So you...
Oh, no. Didn't work. Okay.
Yeah, it worked. It's on her.
Oh, okay.
You hand the dagger over to Kit and say, I'm going to need this back, and just take off on all fours, streaming so fast, it's like you barely even touch the water. Do a quick wall run, and as you pounce off the wall to land behind the hag, you whip out the Grand Tempest, fling it around, cracking her in the side of the head, and she stands there dazed. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Pearl, you're up. You're no
So this
longer
is what I
frightened,
wanted.
so now you can move over there.
I have an idea, and you tell me I can do this or not.
Okay.
So I want to keep crawling to where I get to see her,
Okay.
and where I see her, I want to use my shield as a weapon and decapitate the bitch as I fall into her.
So you're
Does that make sense?
45. Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. So you're 45 feet away. Let me. What's your strength score, Pam?
My strength is 16 plus 3.
I will say we could call this a jumping situation. So you can run your 35 to here.
Okay.
And then jump off the ceiling into a long jump. The way long jump works is if you move at least 10 feet, then you can jump a number of feet up to your strength score. Having a 16, you would be able to clear that last 10 feet over.
Mm-hmm.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Okay.
$14 is exactly what you needed to hit her. So you run, jump off the ceiling, put your shield out in front of you, basically turning yourself into a whatever the hell wall climbing creature you are missile. Roll a d8.
Okay.
Is this Willie's secret love child?
That's
Right?
what I
Yeah,
was
no
thinking.
shit, right?
Hold on. To do it. It's not doing it. Hold on. Any minute now. It's not doing it.
Come do it in here.
When it's quicker to walk across the house.
It's only halfway across the
understand.
house, actually.
Oh, okay.
Why is it like...
No!
And then plus your strength modifier, so that's going to be 4 damage to her. She's still up. She looks like shit. She's now got a large bump on one side of her head and a slightly smaller bump on the other side of her head. That was your movement and your action, Pam. Do you have a bonus action for us?
Can I punch her in the face as my bonus action?
Not as a bonus action, no.
No, then that's it.
Okay. Top of the order, those whispers still seeper out through the walls. I need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw again. Before you walk away, Pam.
Do it. Turn.
Intelligence saving throw, please. All right,
Oh,
so
damn,
that's
Gallon.
gonna be
20?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Let's go.
You're ready.
Taddy
ready.
is already
The
frightened.
Gloomstalker says,
So-
"Ain't no whispers gonna fool me."
And Kit's already frightened. So, Taddy and Silt, you become afeared of the lair and the creature within.
That's fine. There's a lot of afraidness with Silt going on right now. Anyway.
Kit, or sorry, Gallon, your turn.
All right. I'm going to move
Now
a little bit here.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna move a little bit here. Try and get a better vantage to hopefully take the last shot that's gonna wipe her out.
Okay. Given that she was already tucked behind Taddy and now she's surrounded, I would say she has half cover. So it's going to be a +2 to her AC to hit her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You got it. You got this.
She's-
Woo!
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage. That is enough to do it.
Aw.
You draw your bow back with your sharp sea elven eyes, used to seeing through murk and water, and you right in the fucking powder zone between the eyes.
In
And she-
Aquin, towards her. I would like to say that's what you get for fucking around with kids. Just like launch the arrow. Done.
She falls to the ground dead. The frightened feeling that a lot of you had been feeling goes away. Maybe not immediately, but over a minute or so. The vines holding you down to the ground, Taddy, recede back, and you become freed.
I kick her.
Just a little
That's what
curb
you get.
stomp.
Nah, just in the side, like, right in the side.
Okay.
This is what you get. Kid tells you he wants to go home. You want to wrap him in vine. Hag.
As you look around the cave, the kids are cheering, "Yay, you killed her!" Ah! You look back, and the illusionary stone wall at the entrance to this cave is gone. And I will retcon and say that anybody who threw anything, you went and picked that stuff back up first thing. So, from there on,
Same thing with arrows, right?
how many did you shoot? 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Roll a d6 for me. That'll be how many you get back.
I shot 2. Do you want me to roll?
Oh,
Galen, you're able to recover 1. The rest of them were damaged beyond repair usage. Brad, roll a d20 for me.
I'm just gonna go check the cages while they're retrieving things.
You get both your bolts back, Brad.
Sweet.
You walk over to the cages. There's 4 kids, 3 girls, and 1 male, all of gnomish lineage.
Can they just be opened, or are they locked, or what?
They're locked, but not with a lock. They're like tied shut. Very rustic, tribally cages.
Dagger cut it open then?
Yeah, it might take a moment to get through it, but it doesn't take long.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna walk around, and if Pearl doesn't pop cages open, I'm going to.
Yeah, not a problem. You open it up, and they all step out, kind of huddle together, give each other hugs.
Okay. And then I'll head back out to the middle of the room, see if I can find my lantern, tell the kids come with. Come on, let's get you out of here.
Yeah. I'm not going to move their tokens every time you move, but they'll move with you.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop here. So
Okay.
if that makes it easier for you,
It does. I know you like to stage your movements, so. Okay.
I would like to explore the cave, search for anything, and also scavenge for the mushrooms.
Okay.
I would like to do that also.
So I will say one of you give me an investigation check, and the other one give me a survival check. Survival is for the mushrooms, and investigation is for the looking around the cave.
I have a +4 survival with proficiency.
So you could do that one, but before I search the cave, I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I hit that, and then what did you say you wanted? Investigation?
Yes.
And can I use guidance on that?
Yes, you can.
Not that it's going to really fucking help, but...
You don't find anything of particular note around the cave. Other than the hag had a little satchel on her.
Was there anything... My bad.
Second, I'm putting it in the... As you find the satchel, you will notice, because you cast Detect Magic... hold on one second, wrong thing. You will notice it glows with an aura consistent with abjuration magic.
Okay, let me write that down or I'm going to forget about that. I'm listening now.
Okay. It's in the party sheet.
Okay.
Let me do these shroomages real quick.
You described that as a satchel, right?
Yeah. Little smaller than a handbag. Becca, there are 3 types of mushrooms in the cave: Boletus, Polypore, and red caps. You're able to get 22 Belituses, and I'm putting these all in the party sheet so you can just drag them. 21 Polypores. And 18 Redcaps.
Cool.
They're all
I
there.
will take
What's the
all of the
unidentified item?
mushrooms.
Oh, sorry, that's the...
Never mind.
There.
Oh,
Galen, just take one of each and then change the number on your
Yeah.
inventory sheet and let him know you're taking them all.
gotcha.
You're going to be here a while if you're going to try and clear all 50 of them.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say. I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna take them all, DM.
Okay. Let me know when you got one of each. Okay.
While they do that, Kit is gonna skip over to Silt, all
Oh,
happy.
you are so good because I am functionally fucking useless right now.
And
like-
she's gonna say, "Hi, do you need a lift?" Oh, giddy.
Yes, please.
I'm on board, sugar.
Gonna try not to use my claws as I get on the Kit train.
Choo choo.
Um, there's going to be a couple other things you notice with your detect magic, Brad, as you look around the cave. The first one you're going to notice is that little piece of cloth that Pearl had picked up when you guys hunted the bounty in the the Shadow Fae. Has an abjuration glow to it.
Alright. Notepad.
Bear with me. I have to go through everybody's inventory because I don't remember what any of you took.
I got a ring.
Yep, give me one second.
But he should already know that.
Yeah, I know that one.
I have a large gem.
Oh, wait. He might not know the new sheath.
No, he wouldn't. The wand that Galen found has divination magic attached to it.
What was Pearl's again?
What did I say? Abjuration?
Yes,
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
you did.
Pretty sure I did.
Alright.
I typed it.
Divination for Galen's wand.
Okay.
And it would be, I believe, abjuration for one of the sheaths that is holding a dagger on Taddy, wherever Taddy keeps it.
Teddy's belt.
Yeah, Teddy's belt. I think that's it. I'll keep looking. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. You guys can.
Copy
keep on.
that. Is there any loose... Oh, wait. Loose stone, splintered wood, silverware, anything like that around
There's
here?
a small chopping knife on the table that Silt is perched on. Other than that, that's it.
Go ahead, Mike.
As I'm walking with the kids, I'm going to say, what's your names?
I've got them written down here. Hold on.
So, if you don't want that chopping knife, I will happily take it.
Are you talking to me? Because I am not. I don't give a fuck about anything right now.
Okay, cool. I'll just pick it up off the table and throw it in my bag.
Crazy
Alright,
eyes.
I have her dagger for her. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Alright. I will add the chopping knife to my bag.
Can I look around and just kindly ask to everybody if anybody's familiarized with like blacksmiths, or can they do anything with weapons or with bullets or any weapon experience?
Above the table, she's asking if anyone is proficient with blacksmithing or any tools of the like.
Negatory.
Yeah, I don't have any.
No.
No, but I have a Noah guy who's a weapon person.
Okay. It's good
Uh,
to know. Thank you.
The kids answer you, Taddy, and let you know one of them is named Quadri. That is the male appearing one. The other three are Roll, Ord, and Gion.
Oh, cool. Bobby, nice to meet you.
They all say hi.
I think your mom, dude. I think your mom sent us. I don't know what you did, dude, but she wasn't happy. So we should probably get you guys home.
He kind of looks at you side-eyed and goes, well, I've been here for like a week, so I figured it was a matter of time before somebody was looking for me.
Oh my god, they're teenagers. Run.
So then I'm gonna start heading towards the cave exit.
Okay. Brad, did you do anything with that satchel?
Yeah, I put the you're talking about the one on the hag, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just put it in my bag.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anybody doing anything else?
You time it.
For dear life.
You time it however you want, but my intentions were to talk to the kids and walk while everybody's doing their thing.
So you were gonna leave with or without the kids before everybody
With the
else
kids.
leaves?
Well, yeah, with the kids, because I'm hoping to head down and check out the mushrooms. Is where I'm essentially heading while everybody was playing
I'm
with
gonna follow Taddy
weapons
as well.
and exploring and all that fun stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and go wherever you're gonna go, Taddy, and the kids are with you.
Okay. Well, I'll start with a small move there. Probably head up to.
I'm gonna follow
I
Taddy
did pick
as
up my
well.
lantern,
Okay.
mind you. That's why I made that first stop.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, I'm hoping to come back here and find children, but
Human children.
yeah.
So Becca,
Human
this
children.
this is the time frame where you're harvesting mushrooms, so you wouldn't
Okay, that's
be
fine.
following them.
That's fine.
Make them visible again.
Oh, there's still mushrooms. Damn it.
Yeah, I just made them invisible for the fight. Otherwise, it was gonna go to their turn every round. So,
I don't want to step on one.
No,
but,
I thought they would
you
have
know.
become human since we killed the bitch.
Nope, they are still mushrooms. Myconids.
So I'll come in, Pearl in tow, kids in tow. 'Cause hopefully they're still following me.
Yeah, they are.
And so I hear you guys are kids, not just mushrooms, huh?
Well, we kind of told you that.
Oh, I wasn't here for that. But
No.
hey, who the woman who did this to you? She's not around anymore. We were kind of hoping that whatever would wear off and you'd be kids again. So let me wait. Hopefully my group will have an answer. So just chill. And I'm going to look at the other kids and go, don't do drugs, kids. Make sure these mushrooms are safe, okay? Pearl, I'm going to go grab the other ones. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
go ahead. I can stay here with them.
Okay.
As you're walking away, you hear in your voice, she was doing experiments and she wrote a lot of notes. Try to find her notebook. Maybe
Yeah.
that can turn us back.
Sounds like a game plan. So, of course, I'm gonna, hot-foot it all the way back into the room. Where are we at time-wise with what everybody was doing and them
This would
working
be
their way to
right
moving
about
and-
the time that they're finishing up with the mushrooms, and
Okay.
Silt has
Oh.
adequately shaken herself off, and
Okay.
Brad's
I
giving the
wonder-
cave a once-over.
Is everybody still standing where they're standing? Are we grouped up, or
You
Well,
guys
I
move your
hope-
tokens, so you tell me.
yeah?
I
That's
hope somebody's
I was,
coming.
I was kind of
me.
pointed towards them than you there, Mr. DM. But
If Kit came to get me before I'm like okay, I've muttered something about like, oh, it's so late. My friend, he's gonna be so hungry if I don't get him fed.
oh,
No,
okay.
you don't hear that. Only Kit hears that.
No, no. What I meant was, okay. If everybody is where they're moving, I'll step in the room and seeing the layout. Guys, get everybody's attention. Guys, the kids are still mushrooms.
Yeah, I was gonna
Anybody-
kind of side eye Tatty.
Anybody see a notebook?
I did a survival roll before for the mushrooms. Can I do an investigation now?
Yeah, go for it. Silt, you start hearing in the back of your head, I am thirsty. Once the new day is upon us, it's time for more. Go ahead and roll your d4 just so you know where you're at for the day. Okay. And you know what? I wish you would have reminded me about that sooner, Katie, because he doesn't get any critical bonuses or bonus action options when he's thirsty. So you
So
wouldn't have
is
been
it-
able to knock her unconscious.
Is it after midnight or is it 24 hours?
It's
Because if
at
it's
the
24 hours, then
it's
like
at,
we'd be good.
at the start of each new day, so it's at midnight.
Okay.
So if you do overnight ops, you need to plan on that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't find anything looking around the cave, Galen. Nothing that
mean-
hasn't been spotted before, at least.
If nobody speaks up, I'm gonna do a look myself.
Go for it.
I was just giving
mean-
everybody.
I
a
mean, I
chance
guess we
to-
should probably search her body.
I like to roll for investigation purposes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys look around the cave, you check the hag's body. You don't find anything of note.
Well, I suppose we should all mosey on out of this cave.
Please get me out of here.
Thought you already climbed upon my satchel of carrying. My harness. I forgot the word.
Nope, it's a
Oh,
satchel
no, I
of
love
carrying from now on.
Damn it.
Oh, that's so much.
Ah. We need to. I wish we wouldn't have killed her. We need to talk to her.
My friend is getting so angry. Kit, please.
Do I hear Tatty? I mean, is Tatty saying that out loud?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah. And I was like, I'll say like, well, it seemed like she was pretty intent on killing you. So
Yeah, yeah, but
And just throwing this out there, I did say we shouldn't rush into this.
I mean,
So I was just
I-
trying to save your life.
5 of you
I-
were like, let's go to bed, and Taddy was like, oh, well,
I was just trying to go in and find out what was going on. I didn't come in shooting.
Yeah, I'll
But
just
hey.
kind of glare at Taddy.
Kit.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Kit.
Well,
Uh,
since there's no journal here, I guess we gotta find some other way to help him.
I mean, I guess we all just leave. We'll take the mushrooms and the hag with us. And hopefully we can find somebody up top that can help. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just take him by the academy.
I just wanted to come down here, get a kid, and move on. But I mean, y'all seem to be attached to these mushrooms and kids, so you know, bring the hag.
turned into mushrooms, man. We can't just leave them down here by themselves.
Well,
Are you-
I'm trying to help come up with a solution here. 'Cause
Are you
if
all
y'all
standing where
care-
your tokens are right now?
No, we're all. I mean, I forgot to move my token and my friend over that way. Oh, friend.
So yeah, so let's I don't know. Otis, can you carry the hag or drag her or something?
I can put her in the whatchamacallit.
Bag of holding.
The big
Yeah, I
old
don't know why
bag.
you would want to put her in there.
For proof that there was a hag, and hopefully somebody can, I don't know, decipher what the hell she is and decipher what the hell she was doing. But I don't want to walk up top with a bunch of mushrooms and have people think that I'm the one who did that. I don't know about you.
Okay. I will
She's
put her
our,
in the bag.
She's
I
our
already
proof
did, Brad.
that
Thank you.
she's our proof that we didn't do it. Well, I guess let's go grab the kids and the mushrooms and head on
I
out.
mean, we were only hired to save one kid. Just saying.
I know, but y'all are attached to these mushrooms and other children.
Well, last I checked, I was the one that said "fuck them kids" while we were fighting.
Can't just
Okay,
leave
okay,
kids down
maybe.
here that are orphaned.
And I point at Kit. See? Okay, maybe not you, but obviously the Minotaur is interested in the children and the mushrooms.
Gal's gonna walk by and smack Taddy upside the head.
Are
Thank
you
you.
calling a cow?
Well,
Short stack.
I'm sorry, I was in a hurry. But yeah, I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna dodge if she really tries to smack me, by the way.
Can we do that?
And
Gallon,
yeah.
roll a strength check, and add your proficiency bonus to it.
Yes, you can do that. That's the thing.
It's with a +2, right?
Yeah, just roll a strength check. And it'll be at disadvantage because he's dodging.
Oh, I thought I
So
get a
do I
dex
have to
check
roll it
for
again?
that. Wouldn't that be my dex check to her strength check?
Did it roll? Did it not
No,
roll?
It didn't roll. Taking the dodge action just puts attacks at disadvantage.
Well, that sucks because the first one I rolled was a fucking 12.
Well, 12 wouldn't have hit me anyways.
Yeah, so either way it wouldn't have worked. So you go to like flap him in the back of the head and he quick ducks out of the way. He's like, fucker.
So anyways,
Don't speak for him, DM. Don't speak for him.
all right. So
We're
yeah.
gonna try to
Anyways,
find them because everything has been kind of like she's just waiting. So she's gonna say, y'all just stay here. I'll be right back." And then
So,
I see
yeah,
Gavin. What's going on? What are we doing with this goddamn kids?
It's up for debate at the moment. But I don't think we're leaving them.
Okay, I'm going to try to persuade Kit to like get the fuck out of here.
With the kids?
Just with
in
me.
general.
With me. I don't care about the rest of you. Like, I need to go.
No, she's traumatized.
Okay. So you guys are just taking the kids and leaving the cave?
Hold on, I'm sending you a message.
Are we taking the kids? Taddy, what's going on? What's happening with the children? What are we doing?
We are taking the kids. Stop your whining and bitching. We are taking the kids and we are dipping.
You ain't up here yet. Calm down.
We're taking the kids?
We're taking the kids.
I look at Pearl and say, a couple of us really don't care, but I guess a couple of us do. So I guess we're grabbing the kids and the mushrooms and we're going up top.
I mean, I can care less for the fucking kids, but it's just whatever. If y'all want to take them, we'll take them. I'll protect them. But did they find the notebook? Did you find anything?
No, we
No.
didn't find anything. That's kind
Maybe
of
it's
why
in
we
the
need to take
warehouse.
them all up top. So
What
Find
about
someone
it's
who can
on
get them
the
out.
warehouse where there were other children?
I believe the children are being brought here from the warehouse.
And I think
Yeah,
we
but
already
maybe
looked at
there's-
the warehouse.
Yeah,
And we didn't
no-
find anything. We just found about a bunch of tomes, linen, and books.
yeah, random school books from the.
So we're gonna take them looking like this, and I'm
Well,
gonna look at them.
I
I
mean, I
I-
had a.
Oh, go ahead.
I had Big Blue over there grab the dead hag, stuff him in his bag, so we got proof it's not us who did it. I'm thinking we're right around the corner from the academy or whatever. I mean, let's just take them there. Let
I'm
them
gonna
deal with it.
Pause everybody real quick. Katie, in your head, just constantly you hear, thirsty. I'm thirsty. Odes, describe what you're doing now that you're alone in that cave and how you're doing it.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out,
Okay.
and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Being LEO, not opening it, but feeling it, trying to see if I recognize if there's anything inside of it, and if there is, do I recognize a general concept of what it is,
Make an
or
insight check.
specifically what it is.
And you can do that with guidance. It feels like there is a book inside the bag and a coin pouch. A decently sized coin pouch.
Okay. I will reach inside and pull them both out.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I fucking knew that shit was coming. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Fuck you. You feel a weird magical tingle surge up your arm into the side of your neck, and you fight and resist and shake it off, and nothing happens. And I will put these items in your inventory.
If I could I also keep the bag?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. Where... That was a polymorph trap, by the way, in case you were curious.
I was kind of curious. I knew there was something.
Yeah, no, you would have... Everybody within 30 feet, when that satchel gets opened, could have been turned into a frog. I was really hoping you were going to do it while you all were clustered together. All right, they're there. They are listed under the Hag's satchel. You find a notebook as well as a bunch of loose sheets of paper. You also find 346 gold. Are you going to keep that for yourself or distribute it?
The 346 gold?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that to myself for the moment.
Okay.
So let me write that down.
I'm adding it to your inventory sheet right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, Katie, I think your sound went out. What was that?
I was just saying for the moment.
All right, let me read this real quick.
Okay, while he's reading that, we'll jump back out to y'all's conversation.
I mean, I'm thinking we should probably see if the little mushroom children will just jump in our bag of holding. We take them up to the surface, and then we find someone at the academy who can help them and try and get them back to their normal way of life. Mike, you're silenced. You're muted.
Yeah, that's right, because my daughter came down to say goodnight. Sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think that's a great idea, because those are living beings. It's one thing to put dead things in those bags. It's a whole nother thing to put living things in those bags.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to say it, but, I mean, the kids could carry the mushrooms, and the mushrooms could be quiet, and just be like a group of kids carrying funny-looking mushrooms. That might be...
Sounds
That
solid.
might be-
Bunch of teens carrying mushrooms around.
Yeah, hey,
Something
you
you
know,
see
I
every day
mean-
on the docks.
I mean, and it's a short trip because we're gonna come up at the whatchamacallit,
Right next to the academy, and it's still
Yeah.
dark out. Assuming
Right.
that we haven't been down here for like 7 hours.
right. So yeah, let's just do that.
FYI, Brad, with the echoes of the cave, you can hear the conversation they're having now that the wall is gone as you're reading through those notes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading through the notes and I missed the conversation. So
They're talking about having the still human-ish kid, or the gnome kids, carry the mushroom kids and dropping them at the academy. Because those would be the likely people on turning them back.
okay. All right. So with that, this is actually gonna kind of be fun. With that, so I'm hearing all of this, right?
Yeah, you heard the conversation.
So damn it, I'm gonna walk out with the group, and they're talking about taking them to the academy, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to throw the note at them and say the
You should
kids
be-
are fucked.
You should be able to put it up in the group chat for everybody
Yeah,
to see.
I will. I'll put that there. And I'm just going to tell them the sport kids are fucked.
Oh.
And walked off. Back out our way.
Well, shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. Apothecary, maybe? I really don't know, guys. I assume since Galen is coming back, she's being followed by the children, mushrooms in arms.
Let's
If-
just take them, drop them off in the academy, and call it a day. They'll be safe there, whatever happens.
The academy
Not my problem.
clearly wants them for something.
Honestly, not my problem right now.
What is your problem then?
Not the kids.
But you don't have anything else that's taking a priority. It's just not them.
Just not them right now. I'm not interested. They're still in the little my connet little form. I don't know if the rag's gonna come back looking for them, or somebody else might come back looking for them, and we took them now and adopt them, and I don't know. I just don't have I have a bad feeling about it. By now, you would think they would have become human form. They haven't, so there has to be somebody else out there working with this hag, and it's probably gonna track us down. That's all I'm saying, but I know nothing.
Well, Galen, I mean, from my point of view, it's not necessarily that. I mean that the note that Otis just dropped and walked away from, clearly states, you know, the academy is waiting. So I'm assuming that the academy has something to do with these kids. That's why I said, you know, maybe an apothecary. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know how to do experiments with mushrooms or fluids or whatever it is that she was doing. So, I mean, unless somebody else here in the group does, we don't even have the notes. We don't even know what in the hell it was she was doing, let alone have the experience or knowledge to do what she was doing. Unless I'm wrong, somebody can feel free to speak up, but in the meantime, we're standing here in this dark, wet cave, twiddling our thumbs, trying to come up with a plan for something that we can't do. So that's why I'm like, you know, that my first thought was drop them off at the academy, because that's where all the smart people are. But if we can't take them there, I don't know where we'd take them. If anybody else has got suggestions, you know, I'm all ears. But I don't want to walk around with an army of mushrooms. And at least one of these children, I'm assuming all of them, but at least one of these children has a parent waiting for us to pay us some money.
Katie and
Silt is
Brad, I
freaking
sent
out.
both of you a message.
Silt is
Oh,
freaking
shit.
out.
Shenanigans.
We need to get Silt out of here. You know, she's not being herself. So right now, my priority is the team, and then we'll go from there. But I don't know. I just need to get Silt out of here.
You can take the children and drop them off at the academy. I don't want to leave them down here. We promised them that we were here to save them, and leaving them down here is not promising them that we're going to save them.
And
I'm
Kit,
not saying
I
leave them
hold up
here.
I grabbed the note, and since Otis dropped it, and kind of wave it at Kit, I don't think the academy is the place to take them, hon. I really don't. I mean, if you want to take them somewhere safe, I understand, but I don't think the academy is the place, not with a note like this sitting around.
So are you saying to find a secluded, abandoned area and leave them there?
I mean, we could at least get them upstairs in the storage warehouse. It's at least out of this place. Well, how about we continue this up there? Looking at Silt sitting on Kit's carrying bag, carry on.
Crazy eyes.
Right. Let's just go upstairs. Let's discuss this upstairs.
Yeah, let's go.
Bring
All
the
right,
kids,
so
bring
I'm
the
gonna
mushrooms.
go rally the kids then, and start kind of shepherding them towards upstairs.
And I'll start making my way behind Otis, since Otis has already started leaving. And
Yeah, there's no issue there. I'm not going to change the map, but, you know, you rally the kids and the Myconids, and you all get out of the cave, no issues, back up to the warehouse. You're all standing in that little cubby area where the trapdoor was.
all right. Well, guys, I don't, like I said downstairs. I don't know. I mean, at least we're not down in there anymore. But what do you want to do?
I vote to take them to an apothecary.
Yeah. Does anybody know a guy? Or are we exploring around? Anybody knows anybody that can help with this?
I think we passed an apothecary somewhere. Above table there, DM. Wasn't there an apothecary we passed somewhere?
Yeah, you would have passed at least one moving around the city the way you guys have.
Okay.
It's definitely not open at 1 o'clock in the morning, though.
Yeah. Well. Where would that be?
Good question.
Based on where it was, is how we'll decide how we're gonna do this.
So I have an idea. Why don't we all just take a long rest, and then tomorrow we can go explore and we figure out if we can find the help that we need.
Wait, are we? Sorry, I'm just reading and
We are upstairs in the warehouse.
upstairs in the warehouse. Okay. Are the kids with us?
Yes. The
Okay.
kids are with us, and the Myconid are with us. we had the kids carry the my conids
They can walk.
sprouts. Well, yeah, I know, but I
Just
specifically
saying.
asked them to carry them because it would look weird having a bunch of my conids running around when we come upstairs.
Fair enough. What were you looking for again? I can't think of the word.
Apothecary.
Apothecary. There we go. That shop would kind of be in the neighborhood of what you guys originally came up here for, which was the heist at the Tinkerer's shop.
Okay.
On the world map, it would be up next to the Fletcher shop, kind of. In that top section, and you all are down about here right now by the academy.
That's
Gotcha.
the wrong way from bed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bed is so close. You guys.
So I would like to pull Patty off to the side and have a conversation with him.
Yeah, I was just gonna be kind of like talking to the kids and trying to keep them calm.
It's all you guys right now until you
Okay.
make a decision and tell me what to do, or I get fed up and guards show up. So,
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna pull Taddy off to the side to go have a conversation with him away from the others.
Hey,
don't feel rushed by my guard comment. That was me being an ass.
No, I gotcha. I was just so Otis is gonna pull Taddy aside and ask why are the mushrooms still here?
Because we got party members that care about them and want to see them get changed back.
But I already told you they're fucked.
Well, saying that they're fucked and just walking away doesn't explain to anybody why they're fucked. So in their heads, there's still a chance.
Fair.
All they know is you don't give a fuck.
Well,
So
in
I
all
mean,
fairness, it's
if you would like to come back and explain to the group why they're fucked so we can move on, that'd be great. But if not, and they're gonna want to do something with them, and I'm just trying to get them to do whatever it is they need to do to make them go away,
okay.
so we can move on. Because I got other things to do.
Okay. Well, I told you guys that they were fucked. So I'll go
Well,
back and
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Go back to the group. And I will explain to the group. I'm assuming the kids are around, right?
Yeah. Picture us in the warehouse. Everybody
a-
was around the trap door, except for you and me, who were probably around the corner of the bookshelf, out of earshot.
Yeah, you're kind of all up in that shelved cubby area where the trapdoor was, where you were waiting for whoever was coming to get the kids that were kidnapped to show up.
Gotcha. Okay. So Otis is going to explain that he didn't want to say this in front of the other kids, but since we decided to bring them along, that the kids are going to die. To put it simply. I don't know how else to put that to you guys. I was trying to be nice about it and walk away from it. But we're going to...
There was nothing nice about what you did.
Well...
And how do you know this again for sure?
So he will explain that he found some research notes that indicated that all subjects that were given the potion that had to deal with permanent disfigurement and frantic violence, and all subjects that were given that potion eventually led to death. And that they tag...
Make a wisdom check.
Who?
Otis.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you didn't even let me finish that.
as you're holding the research notes in your hands and like kind of reading through, reciting it to everybody, you realize that the side effects you're reading were for the initial attempts at the experiment. And then the next line is where she started implementing myconid spores, and that resulted in them turning into myconids. There's no mention of those effects happening once they've transitioned to myconid.
Now I'm confused because the note says that they all led to death. So apparently Otis is just a jackass. So
that I probably could have written out the research book better, but that is like the initial entries of the initial experiment she was conducting, which had nothing to do with myconid spores. And then she started implementing myconid spores, and they were all just turning into myconids.
Fair. I would still assume, based on the information, and that there's no other entry saying that they didn't die.
If Odes wants to make that assumption, that's fine. But as you're reading with a wisdom check like that, you realize you read it wrong, and like a 50-50 shot, not a definitive at this point.
Then I'll explain that to the group that, upon taking a second look at it, that it's maybe a 50-50 shot at best, and that's a big maybe.
You glance over, and the kids are all like holding on to the myconid sprouts and sobbing quietly in the corner right now.
Yeah,
what time is it
that it's
in game?
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can't take these kids back to the inn. Apothecary's not open. Can we just set up camp here in the
in all fairness,
warehouse? Get a rest, and get back at it in the morning, I guess? Because,
I
I
agree
mean,
with you.
obviously there's nobody here right now. We can set it, we can do watch.
Gal is going to say that if I had the option, if I was in their position, and I had a 50-50 chance at living, I would want nothing more than to spend it with my family, no matter what form I was in.
You want to try and find homes for all 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these kids?
They've got 3 humans who can help them, who can do it. I'm just saying what I know, what I would
Wait a
want,
minute.
is I'd want time with my family.
You hear in your heads, we don't need help getting home. We're not stupid. We're not that young. We know how to get home.
Yeah,
Otis
but if you go home in the condition you're in right now, your parents might freak and try and hurt you because they wouldn't realize you are who you are.
Otis is going to look at the kids and be like, raise your hand if you were given a potion by that hag.
The 6 myconids raise their hand.
None of the other ones.
None of the other ones.
And he's going to look at the rest of them and say, these are the ones that have the 50-50 shot. Who knows? But I will give you fair warning. There is no other notes that says that they were ever cured or that no death was resulted. And that they are prone to frantic violence. So, your choice. Do with that what you will.
So at this point, I am going to spring off of Kit's back and grab Quadri and march the fuck out of the front door. Because we're going home to Quadri's parents' house. Mom's house.
He's kind of shocked for a moment. He goes, well, what about my friends? I can't leave them. They need to come too.
I think I'm bigger than him.
You are still a halfling child, so you are probably about
But
the
that's
same
just
size as him.
that's an illusion. I'm still
That's true.
bigger.
That's true. So yeah, you are bigger than him by about a foot.
But there's 3 kids who were going to be turned into these myconids. I think they can probably explain to these kids' families, hey, this is what's going on.
I
They're
don't
teenagers.
care.
They're not dumb.
I'm taking Quadri. I'm taking Quadri home.
Silt's gone. What are the rest of you doing?
Stilton has had a fucked up night.
That's right. Stop me.
Follow. Hold on, Silt. Wait for me.
Silt, just go ahead and make one strength check just to
Okay.
make sure.
Okay. We'll see. Yep.
Oh Lord. Yeah, no, you're tired. You've got this constant voice in your ear saying, Silt, I'm thirsty. Give me water. And you're just like twitching and like, shut up. I'll get you fucking water, talking to yourself a little bit. And you look down and Quadri's gone. And you look back and Kit, give me a strength check.
Okay.
And you look back behind you, and Kit has Quadri, like, by the arms, holding him up by his torso, kind of like half jogging towards you.
Yes. That's my girl. Let's go.
And he's, like, kicking and, stop! I need my friends! I can't leave
No,
them!
you don't.
Is going to kill us if we don't return you, so shut your little mouth. We're gonna go drop you off and we'll come back for your friends.
Oh my god, our party just kidnapped a kid.
Latest entry in Kit. I love Kit.
Alright, so the two of you take off and start heading to take Quadri home. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm going to settle this for everybody. We got the...
I mean, I laid out a game plan. We set up camp. We get some sleep here tonight. That way, we're where the kids are and the spores are, sprouts, and take them to an apothecary in the morning if you guys are that worried about them. Otherwise, I say we just go. I don't, up to you.
I will
Can I
post
turn
it.
it? Can I turn and ask what the kids think?
Thank you. That's what I was going to do.
We really don't care. We just want to go home.
I'm going to look at the kid.
Well, then I say let them go home.
Before, in response to that kid, I'm going to look at him and say, you have a 50-50 shot on whether or not you can go back to the way that you were.
This
and
was one of
possibly
the
live.
This was one of the gnome children that spoke up.
Oh, well, fuck that
This
kid.
this was Ord. But
Well,
they all
somebody
kind
else
of
can take that kid.
nod in agreement.
Fine.
After
I'm
some
going to
like-
separate the kids and I'm going to talk to the Myconids and say, y'all have a 50-50 shot. What do you want to do? You want to go home and see your families? Or do you want to go to the apothecary? Which one?
One of them steps up to you and you hear inside your head, "We're just going to go home."
Okay. Is that just inside my head or everybody else's head?
As far as you know, just inside yours.
Okay. I'm going to tell
Are they
them-
going to leave now or are they going to leave later?
You asking me or you asking them?
them.
Anybody. Anybody who wants to answer. Are you
That's-
leaving now or are you going
With-
later?
They all kind of look at each other, and the female gnome Roll steps up and, "We'll leave as soon as you let us. And you're the only thing keeping us here right now."
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look at the 3 human ones and I say, take care of the Myconids, try to explain to their parents what's going on. You know the situation.
Of course.
Basically, you're responsible.
I think we can
And-
handle a couple of little sprouts.
Cool. And then I'll leave it at that and then kind of walk back to the group. And then just, I guess, head out so that we can go get some rest. Guess return Quadri back to his parents. His mom.
And if that's what the Myconids want. I'm hearing a lot from the Gnomish kids, not the Myconids, but
Okay. So you guys are taking off. Are you heading back to the inn, or are you going to catch up with Silt and Kit?
Probably catch up with Silt and Kit, at least for Gal.
Okay.
I'm going back to the inn.
I want to get
Okay.
paid, so I'm catching up to Silt.
Fair point. Yeah, I'll go catch up to him.
Take mine.
What about you, Pam?
Leave you.
Let's get these kids home and
Well, the kids are going to take themselves home, but are you going to catch up with Silt and Kit to take Quadri home
Yeah.
and get paid,
Yeah,
or are you
well,
going
yeah.
back to the inn?
no, I'm following
Okay.
Kill.
Not a problem. You guys all make your way to the city. 1 o'clock in the morning. It is festival week still, so there is still a crowd out, even though it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a light crowd though, so you make your way through the streets with no issues, and eventually get your way back to Quadri's home. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
You knock on the door. We got there first. I'm knocking on the
Holy
door with
shit.
like, fucking
She's
righteous indignation.
whatever. Somebody, if you ain't, I am. I don't care.
Holy shit.
I'm damp and angry.
And thirsty.
Little prissy. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
You knock on the door with a powerful indignation. And
Oh, I'm not like the halfling child anymore. I'm Kit.
Okay.
I'm Silt.
let me
no.
change your token back.
Yes.
Takes about a minute, but eventually Quadri's mother answers the door and immediately like pushes everyone aside and hugs her child. And you overhear her, "Oh my god, I was so worried. I thought you were dead." You know, all the typical reunion bits. Taddy, are you shape changing at all, or altering your form?
No. Nope.
Okay. After a minute or two, she looks up as, thank you all so much, so much. I thought I'd never see him again. Where was he? Where'd you find him? Who took my baby?"
He's safe now.
Some hag that's dead.
Oh, well,
You should keep better watch on your children.
oh, trust me, I'll never take my eyes off him again.
Good.
Right,
Then
Quadri.
you will not run into this problem again.
I firmly don't intend to, madam. You, to your room. I'll be in a moment. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Give me just a moment. I have something for you. She goes inside and rustles around and comes back out with a tray of baked goods and a small coin pouch.
I
This is-
snatched that coin pouch so fast, nobody even has a fucking idea there was a coin pouch.
In that case, you can add 40 gold to your inventory. It's not much, but it's all I have, and hopefully the baked goods will be worth it. Whoever wants to take the baked goods, they're in the party sheet.
Do they fucking smell like brownies or what?
About to say, I'll take them.
No, they smell like a sugar cookie, but when you look at them, it's like a cake.
Oh, I'm still trying to find out where those fucking brownies were.
Would you be safe to say that there's a tiny tart upon that tray of baked goods?
No, it's
Damn you!
it's like she baked a cake. So it's not a cake. It's not like soft and spongy. They look like cookie bars is the best way to describe it. But they have kind of like a yellowish tan color to them. They're not hard, but they're not like cake soft. So it's like a soft granola texture as far as sponginess goes.
Never mind. I'm just gonna grab them and put them in my bag. And I was eyeballing that bag when it came out. I
Too
don't
fucking
care how,
bad. I'm pissed.
I don't care how fast you grabbed it.
Let it be a race between the two of them to see who gets it.
Okay,
Let 'em roll for it.
Roll a speed check.
dexterity checks for both of you.
It's what?
Dexterity checks. Whoever has the higher number, grab the
Oh,
bag.
that's a save. My bad.
That's good.
Oh, you got lucky.
You rolled a 2 again.
I guess that's what it is.
Tatty with the 5. Okay, so Katie, if you had already added the 20 gold, take it off your inventory. Tatty, you
Okay.
can add the
It was
20
40
gold to
gold.
yours. Or, yeah.
Patty, you're on my shit list.
Did I say 20 or 40?
40.
I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure you said
40.
Well, would you do me a favor? Just put that in the party sheet and split it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because
Patty, you're no longer on my shit list.
I have no intentions of keeping it all for myself. This was a group job. I plan on splitting it.
Wow.
There you go.
Patty's
With-
not being selfish.
With the
I
2
know,
gold,
right?
with the 2
Amazing.
gold left over previously, everyone got 7 gold.
Wait, is that character
my gold
development for
is-
Tatty?
2,
Huh?
38.
Is that character development for Tatty?
No.
He's a softie. He's sharing the gold.
No. That's Tatty being a man of his word. This job was for everybody. Everybody gets paid.
All right. New entry into Tatty.
This feels so
section
targeted
of
above
the book.
The
Patty's a
Quadri's
guy.
mother looks at you all after seeing the quick hand snatch of Tatty. Well, not quick, but quicker than Silt. And Tatty also takes the tray and she goes, "Look, I have to enjoy my son being home and it's late. Thank you all so very much. Please stop by anytime for supper. I'd be more than happy to have you all. When I regale of your exploits, who do I say rescued my son?"
So I'm going to jump in at this point because I'm ready. I'm like, my name is Silt, and this is my hand. If you ever need our assistance, we are available.
Silt's hands. Got it. I will tell
Oh,
everyone.
Silt's hand. Get it right.
Silt's hand.
And
Silt's hand. I will tell everyone of what heroes you are. And
I mean,
please,
we didn't
come-
exactly vote, but
please come for supper anytime you wish. But for now, good night. I have a son. I have a son. And she shuts the door.
yeah, no shit. You have a son. We had to go save his ass.
Tatty just rolls his eyes and walks away.
I'm
oh,
gonna look
she's
at
not
everybody and
perfect,
say that
bitch.
was fun. That was fun.
As everyone
Fucking
starts
tired.
walking off, Gal's gonna look back at the door and kind of have a smile and like wipe a couple tears away.
How many bars were
Does
on that
anybody
tray?
see? Can I see that? Do I see that?
God, Creeper just staring at everybody.
With a passive perception of 13, yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Unless you were trying to hide it, Gallon.
Don't care.
Okay. Yeah, you see it.
I only say that because no one's gonna ask. So
I mean, Kit is always around either Gallon or Silt, so Kit would have seen it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, anybody who
It
wants
just-
to have seen Gallon wipe away a couple of tears sees it.
It reiterates what I already knew.
Okay. Where are you all heading? What's next for Silt's
Bed.
hand?
Bed.
Yeah, back to
Sure.
the end.
Okay. You make your
Um,
way.
How
ahead.
many bars is on that tray?
Good question, because I came up with that on the fly.
Do they
we'll
have fish in them?
say- No.
No.
Oh my god.
That doesn't fucking work.
Fishless.
A fishy bar?
Do it that way.
Fishy bar.
There's a
I
lot.
mean,
A lot.
There's
Well-
about 80 pieces.
Oh.
perfect. That's all I
On
need.
that
I
tree.
needed a number.
Fuck. This is a fat kid's dream right here.
2 pawfuls for silt. Yum.
Okay. You all make your way back to the inn for the evening. Go ahead. Anybody who's going to take a ferry across the water, mark off 1 silver for your
I think I
crossing.
just got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds.
I'm not showing a
It's 1
disconnect.
silver per person,
Weird.
Yeah, 1 silver per person.
and there's
Kit,
6 of us.
I will buy your way.
I've,
I'm
Well, then
swimming. It's free.
It's a gallon swim, so it's 5 silver for everybody to cross.
I've already paid mine.
I'm
Oh,
buying
well,
kits.
3 silver.
I'm paying for my own.
My girl
However
comes
you
for-
guys want to do it. I don't care. There you go. Yeah, you did disconnect back.
Yep.
And you're back. But you make it to the inn. The inn has a crowd in it. People are drinking and being merry, enjoying the festivities.
I'm going
Are
to
you
bed.
guys,
What-
anybody
We all
doing
know what
anything
stuff, though.
other than going to bed?
No,
What
yes.
time is it
Stomping
right
to
now?
bed.
Okay. Kit, you pop out the bass axe, start doing a little shredding.
What time is it right now? I know it's like middle of the night, right?
It's pushing 2 by this time.
Okay.
Kit, you get 4 gold in tips for your performance this evening. Go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Julio.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the bar and have a drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're deciding to wind down and go to bed.
Otis is gonna go and slam a few real quick.
All right. However many anybody wants, drinks are 2 silver apiece.
DM, can you remove that from mine? Because I'm still trying to load into Fantasy
Yeah, I
Grounds.
got you. How many are you gonna have?
Thank you. I'll do 3.
I'll pay for hers. They're what, 2 silver apiece?
I already marked them off her sheet.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5.
Go ahead and take off 30 silver or 3 gold.
Wait, I thought they were 3 silver apiece, right?
2
2
silver,
silver
apiece.
apiece.
2
Drink-
silver.
Or 2
Yeah.
silver.
Food
So
is
5 of them
3,
would be
drinks are
10,
2.
right?
Oh yeah, 10. So 1 gold for 5 drinks.
I'm gonna join them, and I'm gonna have 2 drinks.
Yeah, anybody who wants to do drinks, just mark them off.
I'm
Um,
I'm just like demanding the barkeeper give me some water in my bucket before I
need-
go to bed.
You need another bucket of water in your room? Don't you still have the one from this morning? Or yesterday morning?
Fuck yes, you're right. Okay, good night.
Okay, good night.
So I
Any
take notice of
human?
that.
Yeah, you're all standing there together.
Okay, cool.
Any humans?
For someone who doesn't like, I was gonna say, as after that, after Silts walked off, I was gonna say, man, for someone who doesn't like water, she sure carries that bucket with water around. Anyone else think that's weird?
Fair.
Before you go down that road, Pam, you don't have any bites left until you get a long rest.
I know. I'm just asking if we have any humans.
Yeah, there's a couple in there.
I'm just gonna look at them like angrily.
You're gonna start working on her breakfast right there.
Make an
Every-
intimidation check, Pearl.
Sure.
Yeah, they all kind of like stop and look at you and then shake their head like, this fucking crazy bitch, and keep out and about their business. Nobody really pays
love
you any more than a moment's attention.
Love it. I'm gonna say, all right, guys. Calling it a night. Goodbye. I'll leave.
After my drinks, I am going to go head out to the water's edge that I was at before.
Okay.
Can I ask him to go with him? Odess,
Asking.
can I come with you?
You want to come with me?
I'm not ready to go to bed yet.
Sure.
I don't care what you're doing, bro. But if you don't want me to, that's fine. I was just asking.
Sure. If you want, yeah, whatever.
Cool, I'll go.
And he's gonna pay for two. Well, he's gonna pay for another drink and walk out.
I've already
Alright.
put myself in the bed at the Rusty Inn, so I'm good.
Okay, so at this point, Taddy, Pearl, and Silt are in the room. Kit is playing, and Odess and Gallon, you have made your way to the water's edge.
I literally pulled up the Rusty Anchor map and put myself on there.
I know,
don't
I saw
how
that.
I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm using the world map right now.
There's a link to the Rusty Anchor map. On
Yeah,
the
I know.
Okay.
Did you say
Oh, yeah,
Pearl
shit,
went
there
to
you
bed?
are. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I went to sleep.
Okay, so like just so you know, I'm kind of like sitting there in a peaceful trance.
Can she hear you in your conversation?
I'm mumbling, so I really don't know if she can make it out
Okay.
or not.
So
Can I hear
Pearl, make a perception check.
Why the disadvantage?
Because there's still something wrong with your blood from when you were in the
That's
cave.
true.
You know something's wrong with you, but nobody's figured it out.
Nobody's
You
stopped to
catch
look
like
at it.
you catch like every 10th word, and you're not able to put anything together on what she's saying.
But you know I'm speaking.
I'm gonna look at Silt and be like, "Are you alright?"
I do not hear you.
Wait, is that like how you respond?
Yeah,
No,
I'd say.
I just
Did you say that, or you just? You
Right.
don't
No, I
hear that?
like
Okay.
there's nothing. I don't.
Okay.
There's no response.
I'm gonna get close and kind of shake her a little bit.
I don't really do that.
Are you alright?
You have been shaken, Silt.
I'm gonna flop out with my paw.
Make an attack roll.
With the normal unarmed attack.
Yep.
Alrighty. Sorry,
Pearl. Pearl, what's your armor class?
Hold on. 16.
Okay.
Well, that was almost a one.
That
Roll
was
damage.
almost a one.
.4 points. Sir Pearl, you take 4 points of damage. She like backhand with the claws out. You now have 3 cat scratches across your right cheek.
I'm gonna just be like, "What the fuck? The hell with you then?" And then just go to sleep.
Didn't just go to sleep. Okay.
This has been a
Alright.
fucked up day for everybody.
Odessa
I
and
know.
Gallon.
Alone for 10 minutes and you guys just decide to go have a cat fight? Wow.
Odessa and Gallon, you guys make it to the docks.
I'm just gonna jump in the water and like tread, and then just like have like you can just see like basically only my eyes and like fin ears are above the water as I'm just like staring off into the distance, not looking at Odess, like kind of giving him his space, but just like treading water.
And Otis is gonna go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something?
No, I was just saying okay and going to ask what you were doing.
Otis is going to go back down that staircase where he was at last time, and he's going to, I believe it's called doffing his armor.
Yep, taking it off.
Yep, and he's going to set it there on the staircase like he did last time, and then he's going to, well, in his vestments, walk into the water and begin praying to Poseidon.
Okay.
I'm hearing him pray, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna kind of like trance out and just like.
It's y'all's moment, so if you want to say the prayer, if you want to do anything else, you just say it.
No? Okay. So Otis is going to grasp his, I believe he has an amulet.
Yep.
I know he's got at least one.
You have two, because
Two.
Pearl gave you hers and said, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, true. So he's gonna grasp the amulet as he's standing probably about waist deep in the water, if not a little bit higher.
So
and he
it's not shallow water at the dock there. It's pretty deep, because
Oh, it's
remember
just-
this is where y'all went out when you fought the sharks. So
Mhm.
the water here is probably about
okay.
30 feet deep.
Well,
And you're not
disregard that,
allowed
then.
on the island where there is shallow water. So you're in the water, like treading. You have a swim speed,
Okay.
so you'd be able to tread with your feet and hold the amulet in your hands, no issues.
Okay. So we will do that. And then he will begin. Let me see here. He's going to start with calling out to Poseidon, saying, let me see here. Which one do I want to use? He's going to say, Poseidon, savior of ships, tempests, crasher of waves, watch over the kids or the Myconids that we found, and may they find some peace. May you bring them some peace during their time ahead. And then he's going to just go into a low chant towards Poseidon.
Roll a d100.
My God, just Poseidon.
59.
Okay.
Nice.
It is a calm night. Very, very gentle ripples and waves on the water. And you feel at peace as you pray to your deity.
Otis is gonna let out like just a small smile and sit there and enjoy his peace for a few minutes before getting it back out of the water and drying off all of his stuff. And he will take a gold coin and flip it into the water as an offering to Poseidon.
Okay.
That off. There we go. And then he'll begin putting his armor back on.
Alright. Gallon, I will say make a perception check to see if you notice the little smile he had.
Okie dokie.
You
No,
you
Oh
do
my
not
god.
you do not
that's okay, because Gallon's going through it.
It's okay. But you do notice everything else. You notice him pray. You notice him be calm and at peace for a few minutes, and then climb out of the water, dry himself off, and flip a coin into the water.
Cool. I'm just gonna stay there for a little bit longer, kind of splashing around a little bit.
Are either of you two going to do anything else, or just kind of hang out and then eventually make your way back and go to bed?
I'm going to quietly sit on the dock and wait for Gallon.
Okay.
And watch for her. I'm sure I'll probably talk to her once she gets out, but better have her time.
once I've kind of like gathered myself, like as I'm swimming around, I'm gonna be just like additional water is gonna be coming out of my eyes as I'm like paddling around, just like kind of just crying. As I'm swimming around, and then once I've like composed myself, I'm gonna like look at Odess, who's kind of like sitting on the dock, and then just kind of give him like a big wave and just like let's just head back inside.
Did I notice these stream of water similar to tears coming from Galen?
Go ahead with a perception check.
Fucking natty one. Fuck this shit. God damn, I am the most unperspective motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
No, you do not.
For the bonus.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, you notice her face is wet, but you don't notice she's in the water, so you just think that's what it is.
All right. You're coming back to the dock.
Yeah, and as I
Right.
like fling myself from the water, I like purposely splash you, and like laugh as I do it, and then head back.
Kind of grunt and start walking back.
And then I'm just gonna go to bed. Yeah, just head back, go to bed.
Same for you, Otis?
Yeah, same thing.
All right. Kit, other than performing, are you doing anything else this evening?
After I'm done playing, I'm gonna go back and go to sleep.
All right. Well, you will all, of course, get a long rest in the comfort of what has become your temporary home.
Thank Poseidon, because I was exhausted and out of spell slots.
In the morning, Silt, the "I'm thirsty" cries have ceased. And as you come to consciousness, you just hear a very brief, "Ah, that's much better. Now that you're awake." 11, that I don't think does anything.
It makes me
look.
not crazy.
That's correct.
Yes. Alright.
Pearl, when you wake up, I will mark off an additional hunger. It is now the second day without feeding. Which means... Which means you wake up tired. Above table, that means you have a level of exhaustion. And there's still something just not right with your body. You can still feel like your blood is just wrong. And you're not sure what it is. Something ever since that damn plant in the cave, you've just felt off.
Is
And everyone
this
else?
noticeable?
You notice she'd be a little bit off, but she doesn't like look any different. It's just like when she goes to do stuff that normally would have been a little more fluid for her, you just see her like a little twitchy. It's the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, you wake up normally, feeling well rested. It is about 9 a.m. and we will pick up here next week. Good session, everybody. And thank you, all my wonderful viewers, for coming to watch Waters of the Deep, our 2-month anniversary episode. Woo! Make sure you come back next week for the next episode, and if you're not busy, please tune in Friday for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon. They just got airborne again after killing an ancient dragon turtle, and hopefully will make their way to the crystal that they are after. So we will see you then. If not, we will see you next Sunday. Goodbye, everybody, and have a good night.